Hi everyone, this is Liz from Creative Life of Liz, and I am here planning for the week of June 30th through July 6th. This is in my B&R Paper Crafts Plan B planner. Almost need to start shifting pages. In fact, it's like a little off center, so maybe I should shift a few. All right, that's a little more even. Let's go with that. So for this week, I will be traveling back to visit my parents, which they're in Michigan. And so I'm using this kit called Zanzibar from B&R Paper Crafts. Not immediately obvious as being applicable, but honestly, a lot of the beachy stuff I think really looks similar to the beaches where I grew up. So I'm just gonna use some of those to kind of give those vibes. This is a deluxe kit on matte vinyl from B&R Paper Crafts. So this is full boxes, bottom washi, which does not really look like where I grew up, but it'll still be fun to use. Date covers, boxes, less glittery versions of boxes, some functional things, 4 more full boxes, and a bunch of icons, more functional stuff, and glitter headers, and 4 more full boxes. So excited to use this kit for this week. This is, I think, my favorite format of her kits, so that's great. So I need this page to get started. I need this page to get started. And then this one. I think my plan is going to be to skip the silver. I think I'm just going to use the 3 shades of turquoise, maybe. Actually, maybe I'll skip this one, and maybe I'll do these 3 for the 3 colors and kind of mix it up a little bit. All right, so I think I'll do that, and I will stick down all of this stuff, and then I will be back so that we can do the interesting bits. All right, here is where we are at so far. It's looking cute in summary, so that's great. For full boxes, we've got all of these, so lots of options. So in terms of ones that look most like where I grew up, these 4, I would say for sure. And then I need 4 more to fit in. So I think I can use this one, 5, probably this one, so 6. And then what do I want the last 2 to be? Maybe I'll use these 2 as well. I think that's pretty reasonable. So what do I want to be the quote box? Maybe I'll do this one with like lots of sand. All right, and then this, let's see, how do I want to pair the ones that remain? I don't know why I am so stuck. I think I might pair these two, because they're similar colors, even though they're not actually similar in a lot of ways. Maybe these 2, and so then that leaves this one as the other one that doesn't fit. So I'm going to stick that one here in the middle. There we go. And then maybe I want to do these sandy ones next. So this one, and I'll do this one here on Friday. Okay. And then let's see. Not really sure it matters which way I split these, but whatever. This one. I feel like this one ended up a hair low. I don't know. we can get it pulled back up. All right, that looks a little better. I'm not sure why one or both of those headers is not, like glitter headers is not straight, but we're just gonna make do and not try to fix all the glitter headers to somehow be better, because that is gonna be really challenging. All right, and then I think we'll put them this way. That one is too low too. I'm not really sure why I'm so bad at this today. There we go. Then stick this one over here. All right, I think we're just gonna go with that. That looks pretty cute, actually. Okay, sidebar wise, let's start off with this guy. It says this week. There we go. And then I think I'm gonna do one habit tracker. I left a gap, but then I think I might, maybe I'll leave a little gap. Okay, there we go. And then I don't think I have any headers that like say anything. Oh, I have a few. These guys over here. All right, I'm gonna use the meals one. This does put two of the same color right next to each other, but I think that's gonna be fine. And it's not gonna bother me. I actually have enough space. Maybe instead what I will do is stick down a second habit tracker. Like so. And then stick down the meals header. There we go. And then stick down this guy. And then my plan is to just stick down this one. Maybe I'll make it obviously not match the bottom washi so that it's not so weird. All right, not perfectly spaced, but I think I'm just gonna leave it rather than try to fuss with it a bunch. And I think that looks pretty cute overall. For the week, first off, I'm gonna try to finish off this page, and because I have 4 days of work, so then I have 4 of these little skinny guys that I can use for marking. That one was shifted a little bit. Oh well. For marking work. There we go. And then I have this one for the other side. The next thing that I want to mark, oh, I forgot this version has these icons. So I'm going to stick a couple icons. This is going to be for socials, and then this one can be for movement. Other thing that I'm going to do on Monday is my plan with me. So I think I want one of these guys. Maybe this one. And I'm leaving a little bit of a bigger gap so that there's enough space to stick the icon without it getting in the way. So that's for my plan with me. Tuesday, honestly, don't know what's happening. Same with Wednesday. On to the second half of the week. I am gonna finish off this page. So this one is done. On that, and I don't have anything else. Friday is 4th of July. Obviously, it says July 4th there. I don't think that I am going to mark it because I feel like that's pretty obvious something for us to know. So I'm just gonna not mark that one. And then I am going to put in first thing in the morning, maybe one of these. Sure, let's use one of these. Maybe this guy. It's the same color next to each other, but I think it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna stick that down, and then I'm trying to decide what icon to use for travel. Maybe I'll just use the sun icon. All right, so that's travel to visit my family. And then I am going to mark in I want to use this one just because, so that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to mark in right here with a reel. This is going to be for, I think it's going to be my June monthly that goes up. By the time you see this, that's already going to be up, so you'll know what that is. Don't know what else is happening on the 4th. The 5th, I'm pretty sure that we are cleaning out my grandma's house, but that's TBD, so I'm just going to leave it. And then towards the end of the day on Sunday, I'm trying to decide if I need space underneath it. Maybe I'll put it here. We are traveling home, so maybe I'll use this one. There we go. All right. I think that covers everything I've got right now for pre-planning. So that's what it's looking like right now. And stick around for just a second and you can see the finished spread. All right, here is the finished spread. I think it turned out super cute. Definitely very summery. So in terms of the things still left in the kit, unsurprisingly, I have a ton. This is a deluxe kit and it's the first time I've used it. So I have 3 full boxes here, some icons and a weekend banner, a bunch of functional stuff, boxes, glittery boxes, more functional stuff, a set of headers, 3 more full boxes, and then 3 more full boxes here. This page I did manage to finish, so I'm just going to get rid of that one. But the rest of this is all going to go back in its little sleeve. And I'm going to throw this in my leftovers to be able to use next year. I doubt I'm ever going to get to actual Zanzibar, although that would be lovely. But I can use it for another beachy week or something like that. But I think the week turned out really well. It was busy in the first half and then a lot of travel, family stuff, things like that in the second half. But I think that's all I have for today. So as always, please like and subscribe below if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. It helps me out. Let me know how your week went down below, or leave me some sort of beach emoji just to say hi. I would love to hear from you. And then also follow me on Instagram and Blue Sky at Creative Life of Liz. I show in progress and finished spreads. I tag the shops on Instagram. I include them as part of the description in the alt text on Blue Sky. And I also show you bits and pieces of my life, what I'm reading, all that good stuff. And until next time, bye.